You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
On Tuesday evening, a serious emergency unfolded in the Holy Lands area of South Belfast, specifically on Damascus Street. The situation began shortly after 5 p.m. when multiple 999 calls were made, reporting that several people inside a property had suddenly become unwell. Emergency services quickly arrived, and what followed was a large-scale response involving police, ambulance crews, and fire service units. According to reports, 4 people were taken to the Royal Victoria Hospital after receiving initial treatment at the scene. Alongside them, a number of police officers were also hospitalized, though this was described as a precautionary step rather than due to immediate danger. Thankfully, it was later confirmed that none of the conditions were life-threatening. What caused the sudden illnesses has not been fully determined, but police described the situation as possible contact with a noxious substance. Because of that uncertainty, significant precautions were taken. Firefighters wearing breathing apparatus entered the property and used specialist monitoring and detection equipment to assess the environment. Crews from several fire stations were deployed, supported by a hazardous materials unit, in order to make sure the area was safe. At one point, around 30 firefighters were present, alongside multiple police cars and ambulances. As the operation developed, residents in Damascus Street were advised to remain indoors, keeping windows and doors closed, while members of the public were urged to avoid the wider Holy Lands area altogether. Streets were sealed off, and a cordon was placed around the immediate scene to ensure public safety. By early evening, police reassured the community that the incident had been contained, and that there was no wider risk to the public. Superintendent Alistair Hagan of the PSNI emphasized that the safety of the public and the officers involved was the highest priority. He confirmed that partner agencies, including the Fire and Rescue Service and Ambulance Service, were continuing to work closely together to clarify the exact circumstances. Witnesses in the area described the sight of emergency vehicles filling the street, with firefighters and police working methodically through the operation. While speculation has naturally grown around what the noxious substance might have been, no further details have yet been released. Although operations had scaled back later in the evening, police and other emergency responders remained on the scene for several hours to ensure everything was under control. The investigation into how people came into contact with the substance is ongoing, but the strong multi-agency response helped calm fears in what could have been a far more dangerous incident. For now, the message from authorities is one of reassurance. While a number of people required hospital treatment, the situation has been contained, and the wider public is not considered to be at risk. Stay subscribed for more videos.